Under the cover near the woodland's edge, a single Russian soldier is resting. From the sky, a Ukrainian FPV drone nears without a sound. The soldier perceives the threat, his eyes wide. He turns, scrambles, attempting to get away, but the drone stays near, taunting, orbiting, observing. Then, suddenly, it dives. Quick, intentional, lethal. In this conflict, even a brief pause can become a final moment. A small unit of Russian soldiers takes cover in a shallow dugout as a Ukrainian FPV drone comes in from above. One soldier sees it and reacts with alarm. The drone orbits above them, almost tauntingly. He lifts his weapon and shoots, but the drone is already descending. The impact is precise and immediate. Disarray follows. Another soldier runs toward his downed teammate, who now rests motionless and badly injured. As he moves to assist, a second drone materializes unexpectedly. It acquires the target, then speeds up. The second strike hits. In this conflict, even short movements attract lethal focus from above. In the low wetland, two Russian soldiers move carefully through high grass, navigating between small pools and muddy ground. Above, a Ukrainian FPV drone quietly watches, tracking their every move. One soldier starts to cross a shallow marsh when the drone attacks. The strike is immediate, clean. He falls instantly, without motion. The second soldier, shocked, drops low and fires toward the noise. But the drone is already gone. In alarm, he gets up, looks at his injured companion, then flees, leaving him. His boots move through the wet terrain until he finds a location by the reeds to stop. Breathing hard, heart pounding. Overhead, a second FPV drone shows up. It descends slowly, acquiring the new target. The soldier sees it, lifts his rifle, and fires erratically. A miss. The drone pushes forward. Impact. He is wounded, stumbling a few more paces before collapsing. The sky is quiet, but not for long. A third drone comes in from above. It adjusts its path, closes the remaining distance, and lands the final blow. In this warfare, even water and tall grass provide no cover. If you are spotted once, you are tracked. Across a wide field of high grass, a lone Russian soldier proceeds with caution. Above, a Ukrainian FPV drone identifies him, closing the distance rapidly. The soldier hears the sound, looks up, and then flees. He runs toward a faraway tree, zigzagging, heart pounding. The drone tracks him closely, adjusting its trajectory with accuracy. The soldier runs around the tree, desperate to break the target lock. The pursuit tightens. Abruptly, the drone thrusts forward and detonates just meters away. Smoke billows. The air becomes quiet. In this war, even the chase is calculated. Traveling on a rural dirt path in a civilian-type vehicle, a group of Ukrainian soldiers observes the area. Suddenly, one detects a Russian drone closing in and alerts the unit. In moments, they abandon the vehicle and disperse, hiding behind shrubs and trees. The drone sweeps low but fails to hit its target, exploding next to the path. With the danger past, the soldiers regroup unharmed and continue. Along a dry path, 3 Russian soldiers are transporting an injured comrade, moving carefully. They spot a drone and immediately dash toward nearby foliage for concealment, pulling the wounded man along. The drone orbits slowly, observing from various angles. One soldier picks up a stone and hurls it, trying to divert its flight. The drone adjusts, evades the object, then locks on. With the position confirmed, it surges. The impact is direct. In drone conflict, speed and accuracy leave minimal chance to hide. Inside a ruined structure on disputed land, Ukrainian soldiers get ready for close-range engagement. The footage, recorded from a helmet camera, starts as 2 operators stack against a damaged wall. Weapons ready. A short radio transmission, then action. They move through a broken entrance, entering the dark room ahead. Gunfire erupts immediately. From deeper within, Russian soldiers fire back. Muzzle flashes illuminate the dark spaces. The structure shakes with the noise. Trapped in a close firefight, the Ukrainian unit withdraws, slipping back outside to regroup. But the engagement continues. Minutes later, they return, this time entering through a rear window, approaching from a new angle. No communication, only quiet hand signals and the steady rhythm of their advance. The camera jolts as they press forward once more, securing each room sequentially. In this style of combat, every barrier can conceal a threat, and every doorway might open into a struggle for survival. Beneath the bright midday sun, a Russian soldier moves alone through a field. His pace is measured, his body language tired. He approaches a small shrub, probably looking for shade or a place to rest. The soldier arrives at the bush and stops, not knowing he has been targeted. From above, a Ukrainian FPV drone acquires his position. Another drone starts its run. Silent, steady, purposeful. The drone pauses briefly, refining its angle. Then, with no warning, it accelerates and impacts. Ukraine is broadening its application of drone warfare, conducting a series of targeted bomb drop strikes on Russian soldiers moving individually in open areas. These missions are engineered to find and neutralize solitary threats without direct confrontation. From high altitude, surveillance drones monitor movements, quietly sending positions to strike drones that arrive shortly after. Each drone carries a compact, precise munition, capable of being released with near-perfect accuracy. These individual Russian troops, whether crossing fields, using roads, or near tree lines, are now exposed from all directions. The strikes happen fast, often without notice, compelling soldiers to rethink even minor movements. It's not only about the physical damage. It is psychological. In modern conflict, the sky observes all. And for solitary targets, escape is improbable, and warnings are rare. Ukraine has initiated a widespread drone offensive, targeting Russian soldiers traveling alone across the combat zone. FPV drones now sweep open fields, rural paths, and contested areas, locking onto individuals with high precision. These solo movements, previously considered low risk, are now under perpetual surveillance from above. Each strike is rapid, quiet, and designed to neutralize threats before they can rejoin a unit or transmit intelligence. This campaign is not based on chance. It is a structured effort to make solitary transit almost impossible. Ukrainian drone operators watch, assess, and strike with persistent focus. In this changing war, being alone does not mean being unseen. Every move is monitored, and every second of exposure is a liability. In modern combat, the battlefield sees from the sky, and it seldom misses. Ukraine has initiated a dedicated campaign utilizing FPV drones to hit Russian personnel and logistics vehicles traveling solo on contested roads. Civilian-type vehicles, lone supply transports, and unescorted vehicles are now high-priority targets under continuous aerial watch. From the air, Ukrainian drone operators monitor isolated movements with quiet accuracy, identifying times when vehicles are most exposed, far from support, on long, open rural roads. Each attack is quick, deliberate, and frequently executed before the driver is aware they are being tracked. These are not arbitrary attacks. They are elements of a wider strategy to break up mobility, restrict resupply, and weaken confidence in even standard movements. The roads that once served as supply lines now present danger with every kilometer. Operators remain vigilant, scanning constantly, and executing strikes without delay. For Russian forces, even the simple act of driving alone has become a significant gamble. This new warfare phase does not just challenge their supply chain. It alters behavior. It generates hesitation, slows down operations, and instills uncertainty. On these routes, danger does not arrive with a warning. It comes silently from above and leaves only wreckage behind. Across a fluid front line, Ukraine conducts a wave of FPV drone strikes targeting Russian bunkers and trench networks. From the sky, drones scan the landscape, locking onto enemy positions concealed in the terrain. One after another, they descend, fast, focused, and accurate. Each impact sends tremors through the fortified positions, aiming for entrances, shelters, and exit routes. The objective is not just destruction, but the denial of safety, turning shelters into zones of vulnerability. As drones cycle through, operators stay focused, directing each strike with precise intent. From open skies to deep trenches, no area feels secure. The earth trembles, debris rises, and the quiet that follows is heavy. This is more than one mission. It is part of a significant shift in combat tactics. In this new stage of the war, defenses built for protection now serve as targets for relentless accuracy. The air is watching, and it is acting. Ukraine has initiated a dedicated campaign using FPV drones to engage Russian reconnaissance drones operating in contested airspace. These missions are rapid, methodical, and persistent. Ukrainian drones are sent to hunt and intercept enemy surveillance platforms mid-air, seeking to degrade Russia's battlefield awareness. By eliminating these reconnaissance tools, Ukraine restricts the enemy's capacity to monitor troop movements, collect intelligence, and coordinate actions. It is a tactical play that shifts control of the airspace, transforming the sky into a combat zone where every drone is both the hunter and the hunted. In this modern conflict, dominance in the drone war does not just shield soldiers on the ground. It dictates the flow of the battle itself, one interception at a time.